Howdy-o, what do you know, this is Rabbit of ScrubLeet Academy, and we are back in Dito today. And what are we doing today? Well, we're continuing with that monster manual. Who would have thunk it? Alrighty. So what we're doing today are Iron Defenders. That's where we've gotten to so far. We've only skipped over Driders so far. I'm still trying to confirm some locations on that one, but they're pretty much everywhere in the Drow areas, so it's just a matter of figuring out what's the best area. What is the absolute best? But for today, we're going to go straight to Iron Defenders. Iron Defenders are a little difficult to really pin down where they are. There are a couple of constant respawn locations. We're going to go to one of them today. I think it's a pretty stupid idea, don't you? Let's check it out. And here we are in the Cannith manufactory. We're going to the Serrania conduit floor. Just gonna avoid all these guys. It would be nice if we could get that Titan there, but Titans are very few and far between, unfortunately. Stop shooting at me. There we go. Very few and far between, and we'll get to them certainly. And I'll show you the best locations to try your hardest to farm them out. But I really don't think it's going to matter too much. Alright, why don't we just go ahead and mount up. Because we can make this a little faster if we do that. And straight into the Serrania conduit floor. Schemes of the enemy. We're going on Elite because, well, if we're gonna do something dumb, we might as well go all the way with it, huh? Alright, so how do we get through you? We'll just open you. I'm so used to levers on the sides there. I'm like, oh, okay, well, might as well. Alright, so we'll go ahead, throw that on. Let's see, can we convince these people that we are... are we Cannith Patron rank 2? I don't know. Let's check it out. House Cannith. We're not even rank 1. Alright, well, out of my way, Cannith scum. Yeah, we'll just start getting rid of some of these guys here. Clean our way through. Get out of here. Go away. Oh, nice. Iron Defender rivets. And we can open it now. Isn't that so neat? See, there's more than one way to get inside this room. Alright, so this is the room you're going to play in. It can be extremely dangerous if you're not properly geared, and I don't know if I am because I haven't tried it in a while. So, you're nothing but malfunctioning automaton. Stand aside for your betters. That seems like an option for Carter. Let's go for it. Kill the flesh bag. Alright, so let's get rid of these guys. Oh my goodness. Do we have lag? There we go, we did have lag. Oh no, assassin! So, this is what we're looking for here. The security door. As soon as you punch this thing, you're gonna have a billion enemies, and we'll see if that's the best way to find this particular monster type. Alrighty, let's go for it. Oh no, we attacked the door, not that. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta attack it several times. I guess they don't understand. They don't understand our message, so we're just gonna keep smashing this door until we get some spawns. Oh cool, we got Cannith Combat Infusion, nice. Now, killing 20 of these guns will stop the spawns, but we might as well just go straight for it, because this is what we're here for. As you can tell, I've already taken 10% damage from these guns. So we're going to try to avoid them as best as possible. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 7 or 8. 7 or 8 mobs spawning each time, approximately 10 to 15 second timer. I haven't quite gotten the time down just yet. Yeah, there's the first 4 and 7. Okay, so it's 7 mobs that spawn. If you can handle taking all this damage, if you've got the gear, yeah, giving us a hint about those Cannith cannons. But if you can handle taking these mobs out and don't really need to worry too much about the guns, especially if you've got the crazy dodge that I do and can avoid all the lightning, and if you have freedom of movement, which I don't have, then you can get rid of a ton of Iron Defenders really quickly. And why don't we just go ahead and open this up. So yeah, I'm at 48-18. If you've got a decent-sized group, hang out in a corner, deal with them. I think we could probably go up here and minimize the damage. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's only a good place to hang out to heal, though. Here, why don't we try this? Why don't we try here? It avoids one gun. There isn't really a good area, it seems, to hide out and avoid these mobs. Let's see. Can we get... No, that seems to be the best area. If you want mobs to hit you, you're probably going to have to hang out around there. But we could get rid of them all day long. They're really not that difficult. Yep, you can get right here. That's probably the best bet for you. If you're really looking to just hide away from the most mobs possible, this is probably the best spot to hide because you're only getting hit by 2, maybe 3 guns. If you don't have great dodge, you're getting hit by 4. And then you just step inside, aggro them over, bring them right over to you, and you should be able to just go ahead and get rid of a bunch of these guys. There we go. The name of the game here is avoiding as much damage as possible. So really, if you're waiting for a mob to spawn, you might as well just hang out outside here, aggro them in, and go ahead and just bring them over here. It saves you from all those guns over there. They're hitting the walls. We don't have to worry about them. And you can farm them down. And honestly, it's probably best, just like everything else, if you're farming, go ahead and farm with a toon that actually is capable of it, not just a little carter with his daggers. But you see how quickly they respawn, and they will just keep on keeping on. You could just keep this going forever. If on the odd chance you actually do end up running out of spawns, recall reset. It's the best way to do it. But I think that's about all for these guys. There's not really too much to this strategy. It's kind of like the bat strategy, really. So just keep farming these guys out, get rid of them, and then hide away when you need to in order to avoid some extra damage. You really don't have to hide for too long, though. Every few seconds after you kill them, there's going to be a ton more Cannith. And this is probably the most lucrative option. If you've got no other choices, get rid of them here. Get rid of them. There we go. Hide over here. You'll get a ton of materials. Warforged Juggernaut parts, Magefire Cannon cores, and so on. So that's another positive benefit to it. You know what? Goodbye. Let's just eat a few of these guys. There we go. We'll just turn them all purple. Turn them all purple. There we go. Very good option, though. This is probably the best place to farm these guys that I have found. If you get rid of 20 of those cannons, approximately, I don't remember if that's the exact number, but if you get rid of about 20 of them, you're going to stop the spawns, so make sure you just don't even bother with them, and you just go straight for these doggies. Go straight for the doggos, and then hide out here and wait for the spawns to come back. Well, it's a great option, but not an endless one. Still, you get a ton of kills. So what did we get there? 48-18, 48-82. Very good for the time we spent there. Oh, nice. Well, this is interesting now, isn't it? Maybe we can clean up a Warforged Titan over here. You know what? This is taking too long. Let's go for full burst. This should be a lot quicker. There we go. Doing a little more work to him. Okay, that's an interesting one. You can get rid of a Warforged Titan in here. 10,000 for getting one Titan. Nice. Oh my goodness. I think I might have just found the best place to farm these. Really, the only place to farm these. Well, I thought I'd actually have different locations for these. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I wonder. Can we actually get them constantly respawning? Because if that's the case, this might be an Iron Defenders and Warforged Titan video, which is really, really weird. I did not expect that. I think it is. I think it is. It's definitely the most lucrative option right now, so I'm still gonna call it. I'm still gonna call it. This is amazing. I did not know these guys spawned here, actually. I haven't done this dungeon in so long. Let's get rid of them. There we go. Fall through that wall. There we go. Good boy. That is amazing. Well, that's the best way to do that then. Alright, so... yeah, it just keeps giving us that hint. We'll see how many of these guys we can get going. We'll just see. We'll just see. But I think 4 of them is easily the best right there. Easily the best. Alright, so... that's what you need to know. So that's how you get the Warforged Titan right there. Leave that door completely alone. Well, give it a couple of pot shots just to get things rolling. But it looks like pretty much all the time you can go ahead and just come in here, get some Titans done, and get some Doggos at the same time. And this is actually a really good option if you want to go for these Iron Juggernauts as well. It's not going to be the best, obviously, but it's decent. It's not super bad. Wow. I didn't expect that, honestly. Alright, well there you go. So that's what we've got today. So we've got ourselves Iron Defenders in here. Probably best spot in the entire game to farm them. Iron Golems, not super bad. I'm getting close to them, but it's 2 per. It's not super great, to be quite honest. But Warforged Titans especially. Warforged Titans, you can farm them pretty much seemingly endlessly here. I'll give it a little bit more. I'll give it 1 more Titan, see if they just keep spawning. Give it 1 more good Titan of it. But I think that's it. I think the Warforged Titan will be able to break that door down, and that's usually how you would progress the quest. I just never realized how much they respawn in here, because they are super difficult to come across. That is actually amazing. Alrighty, and how many of those beasties? We need 800 of them. So what do we got? 1 every 30 seconds. It's still not ideal, but there's nowhere to really farm these guys out. And this right here, this is the best option, no question. But that is all that we really needed to worry about. A couple of those beasties, a neat little Titan respawning pretty much on the dot. I think it's taking me about 30 seconds apiece to kill them, which is still not great, let's be real. But it's much better than the alternative. I wasn't even close to Warforged Titan Exterminator, and this gives me a little hope. Just a little bit. I've got all the Slayers, I've killed a few different Titans, but if you're looking for these guys, I did not expect that. That was a surprise. Alright, well let's get out of here. Well, 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 schemes of the enemy, you surprising little devil. I didn't expect that, honestly. I did expect the defenders, not that they would cut out so quickly, but we still got a decent chunk of them. That's still the best option in my opinion. But the Titans, wow, I did not expect to find these there. Or, I guess I didn't expect to find them in such quick respawning numbers, considering Titans are pretty much nowhere in this game. So I'm going to chalk this up as a Iron Defenders and Warforged Titan video. I didn't expect... I love to be surprised by that stuff. Because that right there, I might actually get my first account deed. I'm surprised. And I'll get a little more lore for them, which I like the lore, honestly. I love it. It's a decent... All of the Cannith stuff is probably my favorite, but I just like to read that kind of stuff, so it works for me. Anyway, that is all the time we have for this one. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you comment. I always love to see what you guys have got to say on stuff like this. But I'm gonna get up out of here, and you take care. Bye-bye for now.